But she alleged that Diddy raped her several times. She says she actually went through about, I would say, 2 or 3 different alleged like sexual incidents, but she said that there was a ton more, and she alleges that she can't remember all of them because it was long ago, but also it was very traumatic. But she says that basically the first one happened, she alleges the first one happened because she used to stay in his houses a lot because her life was his life. It was very demanding. She was in one of his houses, and she alleges that Diddy came in, got into a lower bunk bed with her that she was staying in, and forced himself allegedly in her. And then that happened a couple more times. It was one time she alleges when she was like packing clothing for him in a closet of his, and then another time when she was on a private jet allegedly when they were traveling, and she went to the bathroom, which was in like a back area where he stayed, and she alleges that he forced himself into the bathroom, but she couldn't remember the details of inside of the bathroom.
And do we know why she's the only one that's anonymous? How? Because why haven't they given her names? Everybody else's names they given, everybody else's face they allowed. How come she's not? Out of all the people,
I do not know. I don't know that, but I do know that the whole like testify under a pseudonym thing, I've never seen it in real life, but it's so serious. I mean, like, they brought up like her passport just to verify her identity within like the 2 legal teams and the jurors, and like they took at least 30 minutes making sure no cameras, people didn't have phones, because some attorneys are allowed to have phones, making sure everybody had their phones off. Like, security got tight even in the overflow rooms. It was like a thing. I don't know what the difference is though, but you felt the difference though with the protection of her and some of the other witnesses, in my opinion. I'm not for sure, but she also talked.
Daughter is she? You think she's somebody's daughter, like real big?
I'm not for sure. I mean, she talked about, you know, just being a normal person with a dream at like her early 20s, trying to work in entertainment, and she got this job with Diddy, and she had no idea, but she was being severely like overworked, and she was going through things that weren't normal. Like, she alleges that she got her arm slammed in a door one time because she was very close with Cassie, because she allegedly would be the person that Diddy would send to go take care of Cassie when things would happen, and you know, she's seen some of the physical abuse. But there was one time, I guess, where Diddy grabbed her phone allegedly, and they were having conversations back and forth, but then she'd also have conversations with some of the other staff who would make jokes about Diddy's moods and temperaments, and she was nervous. She didn't want him to see it, so she ran after him with the phone, and he allegedly slammed the door, and she thought it was a mistake, and then he allegedly did it again. Damn. She also says that she was pushed into a pool allegedly at one point. She's had things thrown at her, a ton of different things. She's seen a lot. She was able to have more conversation about some of the alleged Cassie beatings that we had heard Cassie talk about.